What's up, folks? Welcome to the 39th episode of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the Adjacent Hex podcast. I will be your host this evening. Tales from the Archive is the show where we use the medium of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital game, to tell a story of some kind. Some will be tales from the actual Sentinel storylines, and others will be totally original and or based on previous work. For consistency's sake, I do try to match each story up with an existing Sentinel Comics book title that's been mentioned previously by either Christopher or Adam or both, but by no means does that make these stories real or official canon or anything like that. You can kind of think of this as the Earth 603 Sentinels of the Multiverse. There will often be times where I deliberately make a play that doesn't make a whole lot of sense strategically, or play under some sort of stipulation, because it contributes in some way to the narrative I've created. I will do my best to try and win games, but even heroes fall sometimes, and that just makes for fun and interesting stories. As with all the shows on the Handelabra Games channel, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any further delay, let's open ye olde book of the multiverse and get this party started. I teased it on Agents of Stream this week, but that my research assignment for the week was a story from Tome of the Bizarre surrounding the Naturalist. There were branches of this story that led off into different books, into other books as well, but for the show this week, my agents and I have chosen to stay rooted in that main story, where Michael Conte, feeling as though he finally had a solid handle on his shape-shifting powers granted by Akash Buddha's curse, somehow loses control of them again, while off-world working with members of the Prime Wardens. Let's jump in. The first panel shows a dart landing in just shy of the bullseye in a bar. Solid! That close! The shot cuts around to Captain Cosmic digging out his wallet and handing a 20-pound note to the Naturalist. Tempest is looking on in the background, rather amused, and Fanatic looks downright bored. Tell me what we're waiting for again? I thought we were supposed to make another run to Dok'Thorath, and instead we're sitting around in some bar in England. Captain Cosmic turns around and sits down at the table. We can't afford to get... We can't get off-world without some way to breathe in space. Conte Energy is providing us with transport. Thanks again, Mike. But it's not ready yet. Can't fly very well without fuel. And again, I apologize profusely for my horrible British accent, but I'm doing this for funsies. Fanatic grumbles to herself. I can. Michael looks at his phone. Looks like only about another half hour. Fanatic melodramatically slumps backward against the wall, her armor clanging off the back of the chair. The heroes return to their drinks, Captain Cosmic picks up the darts again, and Tempest moves to get up when suddenly a massive explosion rocks the bar, sending empty glasses and bottles everywhere. Fanatic seizes Absolution and gets to her feet. That's more like it! The group rushes outside to find nothing. Not a thing was out of place. Fanatic launches herself skyward to survey the area. Are you kidding? The Naturalist glances at Captain Cosmic. Meteor? Earthquake? Certainly didn't seem like that kind of sound. Captain Cosmic furrows his brow, glancing around one more time. Sure sounded like something blew up to me. Naturalist's phone lights up again, indicating that their ship is ready. That was fast. Maybe we'll be able to tell what's going on from higher up. Adopting the form of a gazelle for increased speed and pausing for a second while Captain Cosmic lifts Tempest, the four proceed to a local airfield where a Conte Energy spacecraft is waiting on the runway. Steam pours out from a series of vents as they board, and Captain Cosmic makes his way to the front. A pilot in Royal Air Force garb is at the controls. Evening, Captain. Where are we headed this time? Captain Cosmic plunks himself down in the co-pilot's chair and unfolds a list. First thing we need to do is investigate that explosion we just felt. The pilot looks around at him with a skeptical look. What explosion? Naturalist arrives on the bridge. You mean you didn't feel it? The pilot finishes the pre-launch checklist. Don't know what you're talking about. Captain Cosmic sighs. Just get us in the air. Just get us in the air, mate. And point us at Mars. At Mars. I can't do a British accent in this whole thing. We'll get to the bottom of this. The ship takes off and rises toward the edges of the Earth's atmosphere. As it's about to break free of the Earth's gravitational pull, an eerie violet glow appears around it. The Naturalist looks down at his skin, which has started to harden like a rhino's against his control. A strange voice fills the ears of the heroes. We are not done with you, Michael Conte. Your journey is only just beginning. Okay, so main broadcast. All right, here we go. So the first story tonight takes us to their first stop, which is on the Wagner Mars base, where they encounter Chokepoint. And tonight's game is actually going to be a stipulation game where the Naturalist is going to be stuck in one form or another. So in the first game, he's going to be stuck in the form of the Rhinoceros. Now, obviously, he can do a little bit of damage in that form, but not as much as when he can shift around and bounce back and forth. So let's see. Alrighty. Naturalist is starting out the game with Bestial Shift, Crafty Assault, Resilient Hide, and the Formidable Rhinoceros. I did not plan that. I swear I did not plan that. Captain Cosmic has Augmented Ally. Destructive Response and Abrasive Potent Disruption. Fanatic has Holy Nova, Sanctifying Strike, Smite the Transgressor, and Undaunted. Tempest has Chain Lightning, Grievous Hailstorm, and Abrasive Lightning Slash. Selfaria, I definitely will be doing more of that branching team composition stuff. I loved doing that. I had a great time, and you guys clearly did as well. Not really so much this week. This is more just a stipulation. Naturalist's locked form will change for every battle that we see tonight. There is no backup story tonight either. I'm going to try and race through all 4 games because I do have 4. And we'll see. Alright, Chokepoint. Do some damage. Okay. A brace of energy bracers. No. I haven't really thought about that. I'm going to go ahead and play Resilient Hide and then... Well, oh, right, because I can't use his power to put the Formidable Rhinoceros in there. So I guess we'll start there. And we're not going to use that power, but we will draw 2 cards, because that sounds good. Okay. Alright, Captain Cosmic. Augmented Ally would be really good, or could be really good with Captain Cosmic, especially if we get like Natural Form's power kicking around, or something like that. Cornered Beast, I mean, the power's turned on constantly, so that's not the worst. So that's definitely... Augmented Ally is definitely a consideration. Yeah, this is just vanilla Chokepoint. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and Augmented Ally, although Fanatic has some cards that allow her different powers too. None of them in her hand at the moment. Actually, Tempest would be really good because I've got the Grievous Hailstorm plus his base power. I'm going to go ahead and Augmented Ally Tempest. Because then I can... Yeah, we're going to try this. A little bit of a gamble, but we'll see what happens. Alright, he's going to Fabricate. Nice! Boy. Oh, we could just hit her for... Well, that's going to get rid of the Augmented Energy Field. I'm going to just put this in my hand for now. We already have 2 others as well. What do you mean had Chokepoint? 17th Lord. Or, whatever. Sorry. So... Holy Nova's fine, but there's only 1 target here. This does a lot of stuff. Sanctifying Strike might be the best option. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, Chokepoint is a very fun deck. I don't think I've ever played her in the card game. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Sanctifying Strike because it just got a bunch of stuff going down. I know that it doesn't do anything, but it draws his card and gains a health. Unfortunately, the Augmented Energy Field prevents Fanatic's base power from doing anything either. But for flavor purposes, she's going to do it because she's not paying attention to the Augmented Energy Field. Are you kidding? All right. So Wow. Okay, because his power is not going to do anything here. But what I can do, I can bin one of these lightning slashes to hit her for nothing, effectively. Unless, well, wait a minute. I'm going to try something. Lightning slash only hits her for 4, so that does get through. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's very true, Seamus Butler. Like, and these particular 3, 4 are not super equipment oriented. They're very ongoing oriented. Oh, villainous weaponry. Gross. Oh, what? Okay, that's a pain in the neck. Boy, those ongoings are, well, okay. So if I can find a way to get through 5 damage, she'll get rid of at least 1. Resilient Hide is great. Bestial Shift is fine. Natural Form's power is fine. I feel like it's just Resilient Hide here. And just keep drawing cards. There's plenty of stuff that the Naturalist can do as a Rhinoceros. Things like Threatening Stomp are great. Indomitable Force is wonderful. So I think it may be time to just Potent Disruption. Yep. Unfortunately, it only gets through for 3, but it does completely wipe out Villainous Weaponry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, just because it's annoying me. Villainous Weaponry, like, I have always had just... I guess I've just always been frustrated by Villainous Weaponry, because it's really just a card that gets in the way, more often than not. Let's see, Unflagging Animation... Yeah, I'm going to put this into play. Yep, it's fine. It takes 1 damage, and that happens. So, man. I wish we had something to get rid of these ongoings, but we just don't. We might be looking at just end of days time, or, you know, looking for end of days. Because she's not, none of this is doing anything. So Fanatic's going to skip. Okay, there's Absolution. Absolution is, yeah, it's an equipment. Stratusphering one of those, not the worst, also not the best. I'm gonna... man. I guess setting up with Grievous Hailstorm is not the worst decision ever. It's not going to get through to anything. Once again, we're going to use it for flavor purposes. Because comics. Oh, okay. Oxygen Leak. That sure is a thing. One player may discard a card to destroy this card. Well, she's dealing energy damage, not fire damage, so it's really not making that much of a difference. Fanatic's got a bunch of cards she can probably get rid of. I think I can get rid of that. Oh, so many ongoings. Kinetic Looter. When this card enters play, destroy 1 equipment. Well, there's no equipment in play. Okay, that's right. She wants things to go upside down. So Indomitable Force is there. Well, okay. I can shift her strength and bin cards that are not... I mean, Cornered Beast. Like, if I was really going for this... Yeah, actually, 17th Lord, you're probably not wrong there. But, there you are. Alright, we're going to stop here. Okay, sweet. Primal Charge and Predator's Eye. Now we can play another card, so that's not going to get through. That's going to get through for 3. Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right. Well, I mean, she's already dealing him damage anyway. Sure. Go for it. Gosh, that DR is kind of a nightmare. Yeah, Ball Lightning is going to be important here. Okay. Let's draw the whole deck. Seems fine. Give that back to Tempest. No, we'll take another damage here. That's not helpful. And it's, what is it, 5 and 1 go, right? Yeah. Really need some boostage here. I mean, Fanatic can do it. Like, we have ways of getting rid of those, but not anything easy. In the meantime, I'm just going to bin the Augmented Ally and just smack her for as much as I can. It's not the, not the most fun play in the world, but at least it's making progress. We can. I'm going to give Fanatic a Cosmic Weapon here, because it's better than her base power. It gets through for, what, 1? Which, again, not nothing. Well, I mean, 1 damage? Like, it's a point of damage. Point of damage is a point of damage, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm tempted to do Divine Sacrifice, but it's 1 damage. It's such minimal value that Twitch for the win. Man, although Undaunted is awful similar to the Augmented Energy Field. You know what? 2 can play at this game. We're going Undaunted. And then we're going to hit her for 1. Because we can. Plink. Okay, Embolden. So stratting one of the Augmented Energy Fields doesn't seem like the worst idea here. We have... Oh, no, we want Ball Lightning. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Seamus Butler. I mean, there's going to be a lot of pings. End of turn, I ping you for 1 sort of thing here. If I Augmented Energy Field, or if I Stratosphere one of the energy fields, I can at least get through for 1 with the Hailstorm. And then we know what's coming. So that's kind of nice. There we go. Do that again. gonna be a slow roll, folks, but there you are. Okay. Everything 2 fire damage each. Can't read that fast enough. Here we go. Okay. This card at this each must destroy one of their. Oh dear. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's right. They're all going into her. Yeah, actually. Hold on. I mean, at this point in the game, we can kind of just take the damage. Really not the worst. It's 2 damage to each. And only like 1 to, or to nothing to Naturalist, which is fine. Okay. Yep, he gains health back. So Indomitable Force is an option. Man, I wish I had Indomitable Force last time. Yeah, Tempest would be good going first here. We can do another Resilient Hide. I could Bestial Shift, which is also good. You know what? Or we could Primal Charge, which would get her for nothing. Natural Form's Power just gains me some health, which isn't the worst. I mean, it's a different power. I'm gonna Resilient Hide up again. Just gain some more health, draw some more cards. Shifter Strength, Abrasive Shifter Strength. Okay, we'll take it. Another Primal Charge. It's fine. I gotta find a way to get rid of. I mean, no. Gaining health back. That's only 1 damage. Gotta find a way to deal a bunch of damage. And Cosmic Weapon is at what right now? Oh, where is it? It's at 2, so that's 3 damage. Gets through for 1. Man. I mean, setting up for a potential later play, not the worst. Fabricate. Sure, we'll put that in play too. Why not? Thomas Blade. Alright. We didn't draw anything exciting here. So I guess Divine Sacrifice. Sure. She's gonna take a boatload of damage from that, but extra. Plink. I'm gonna stop dealing damage here. Oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong power. Forgot there's 2 there. Now there's there. Now we get the right power. Plink, plink. Okay, Wrath for Retribution. That is a thing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, like, that's pretty good. We can just hang on to that and just go big with Wrathful. Yep, that's right, okay. I mean, just slashy. I don't think this gets through, so no, it doesn't. Alright, Chain Lightning again. It's fine. Naturalist has a boatload of cards. Probably find something in his hand that we can. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Seamus Butler is like. Just get rid of it to. Okay, Fire in the Biosphere is gone. What's next? Pervasive Red Dust. There's no equipment in play. Alright. Okay, well that's, you know, disappointing, but... Oh yeah, that's all going Fanatic. Oh yeah. Well, she didn't drop, which means that Wrathful Retribution is live. Oh. Okay. So Indomitable Force could potentially be used to keep Fanatic alive. I think that might be just the play here. Hold on. Yeah, let's do that. Will Indomitable, and then we will draw cards. Okay, sweet. And hopefully, if we can smash through with a bunch. Are there any in the trash right now? No, there's not. It doesn't matter. Keep it around. Oh look, Jeremy's playing something. Alright. Autonomous Blade, next to Fanatic, or could go next to Tempest. Both of them are dealing damage. Sure. I'm gonna try something. Getting creative here. And he's gonna fabricate... Oh, cool. Dynamic Siphon. Neat. Yeah, unfortunately, this whole mess of damage is going to be prevented by the augmented energy field. So, it's really like, it's almost a moot point. But in order to get rid of those, I feel like something like this has to happen. So, here we go. What do I need? 3 cards? 1, 2... 3. Yeah, we know. Boo. It's so disappointing. It's just the feel bads. The absolute massive feel bads. Okay, well, Aegis, that's a thing that exists. Chain Lightning. Yep. Just hit her from as much as we can while we can. I don't have anything that's gonna bounce that off, do I? No. That's when this card is dealt damage. Okay. So I could just bounce it into the Dynamic Siphon and use an extra power this turn. But it won't get through, so that's not really worth it. Alright, and Grievous. A generally Grievous Hailstorm. I mean, it's basically a moot point, but sure. Let's discard cards. That one's actually live again. Fanatic. Leave Dust there to res Aegis. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. You're right. Okay. That's disappointing. But hopefully that should be coming at him this turn, so. Chokepoint is the hero card. The most cards in play. It's like one non-character card from that hero's play area. Put it face down in the villain play area. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. Yep, that'll happen. Alright, and he'll gain 2 hit points back. Oh yeah. She's gonna flip over pretty soon. Nice. We were not so lucky. Augmented energy fields are causing problems here. So that gets me through for 1. I mean, Cornered Beast is not a bad thing to have around. I guess I'm just going to Bestial Shift here. And draw cards. It's probably not the right play, but I'll do it anyway. Alright. Now... Dynamic Siphon is fully live here. Alright, I'm going to Potent Disruption. I'm going to hit the Dynamic Siphon. Yes, I'll destroy that. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that. Okay. Hey, there we go. That gets rid of the other one. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Alright, so Aegis of Resurrection is going to have to happen here. Just because reasons. Because now we're dealing full damage again. It's aggro time, as best we can. So dynamic. Oh, whenever this card is dealt damage, that hero may use power. So, yes, we'll do that. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Extra powers. Epic power. Discipline. Nuclear move or lightning moves that always win. Nope, we're gonna keep that around. So we can get back the Aegis if we need it. Maintenance level. Okay, that's disappointing. Oh, joy. Did that just nuke the Aegis? Yeah, it did. Of course it did. Okay. Okay, it didn't work the way I wanted it to. Bummer. Fanatic is basically doomed. Everybody else can kind of just take it, though. Most particularly Naturalist, who's just like, whatever. Yep, you're gonna flip over. Rude. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. All right, we need to See what things are going to do. I need to read her card, because it's been quite a long time since I've seen increased damage by 1 to face enemy. Yeah. Reduced damage dealt 2 choke point by 1 by villain. Yep. Okay, that's annoying. Just plink. Back to plink mode. Okay, that's unusual. Alright, Cap. Is it for each one? No, it's just by 1. So let's try another harsh offense. Yep, that'll do it. Pretty good. Plink mode, engage. Sure, why not? Okay. So Fanatic is alive somehow. Have to deal 3 damage. That's not going to happen. Well, okay. Gain her 1 hit point back for what it's good, for what good it's gonna do. Let's go with radiant damage. There you go. Take that. You're down to 20. Okay. Genebound Shackles is an option. I like that. And we'll Grievous again, because why not? Boom. Take that. Well, that is an equipment, so I gotta be careful on that one. So Pervasive Red Dust. Yeah, we'll discard cards to this now. Final Die of a Construct. That's true, you can. Good call, Selfaria. You totally can. You're absolutely right about that. Didn't we just draw that, though? Yeah, no, we didn't. Oh. Alright, well, that's good to know. Maybe we can keep her alive somehow. Don't know. We'll see. I guess Smite? That's actually pretty good. Did that not work? Like, where was... Vegas. Oh, it's under... Dog breath. It's right here. Oh, boy. Alright, well, alright, fine. That's fine. That's very fine. Discard 2 cards. Sure, Naturalist can handle that. We got 1. That's why we've been drawing all these cards. And 2. Alright, environment's cleared up. Let's take a look at that. Okay, maintenance level. Oh, alright. There you go. I mean... Okay, come with me on this journey. I'm gonna leave the oxygen leak banging around here. Okay. Ow. Fine. Oh, wait. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do there, but... But that's what I'm doing. Okay. Yep, we're still good there. He's gaining health back. Okay. I'm going to Indomitable Force. That seems loose, but I'm going to try it. And hope we can mitigate the oxygen leak shenanigans into something useful. I'm going to give that to Fanatic. Okay. I guess we'll give this to Tempest as well. It's 1 extra damage, and there's harsh offense. We'll take that. Alright, we can final dive a construct, which is what we'll do. I guess we're going to get rid of her cosmic weapon. Ah, yes. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Okay, yep. Comes right back to where I want it. Get over there. There we go. Mouse got stuck. Sorry about that, folks. Oxygen leak is hitting everything for 7. Yes. That's what I'm hoping is going to win us this game. Oh, okay. There's End of Days. No, wait a minute. I don't even think that's a good idea against her. Is that glitch? What's glitching out? Oh, yeah, you're right. It was dealing her damage. Huh. So Shielding Winds is coming up. So Cosmic Weapon is going to deal 5 there. And now Oxygen Leak should trigger and kill her. It doesn't matter. And then we'll hit her and win the game. I think 17th Lord may be correct, though. Like, I'm fairly certain that we may have glitch won that game, which leaves me feeling a little cold, but I'll take it. I'll take the win. A powerful blast of energy knocks Chokepoint off her feet and into the wall. See what I did there? She slumps into a pile. The Naturalist, with great effort, turns back into human form. "Mike, what happened to your other foams?" shouts Captain Cosmic over the din of a generator. "I don't know. It's like something's blocking my shifting." Tempest hobbles over, nursing a bruised leg. Could be space sickness. Hopping from world to world can adjust your body's immune responses. Michael shakes his head. "No, it's not that. I still feel connected with the gazelle and the crocodile, but I can't seem to adopt their shapes." Captain Cosmic hefts a crate onto the ship with a beam of projection energy. "Don't worry about it. We'll finish up our run to Dok'Thorath and get you back to Earth to figure out what's wrong with your powers." Naturalist nods and helps Tempest lift another supply crate. The ship takes off in the next panel with a brilliant flash of red light. A panel later, it shows the ship landing on the outskirts of Dok'Thorath. Tempest's face is locked in a grimace as he pulls a cloak around it. Captain Cosmic puts a hand on his shoulder. "I know how you feel about this place, Mac. Hopefully this is the last time we have to make a delivery out here." Tempest looks up skeptically. "You said that last time." "It's alright. It's good for me to keep tabs on Boss." The crew load the crates onto some hover carts, intending to bring them to an Earth outpost set up by the Prime Wardens on their last visit. The boarding ramp opens in a puff of reddish-brown dust, and immediately, there's a problem. Game 2 tonight takes us, of course, to the Dok'Thorath capital. Our hero team is largely the same, however, they've had a chance to recover slightly. You know what? Run Tempest in first. And we'll stick Naturalist here. Now, Naturalist is, of course, locked this time into his gazelle form. It's the red energy. And the villain that they find on Dok'Thorath is not Grand Warlord Voss, but Deadline. So they're not... They're working as a, like, friendly group. They're not using the Prime Wardens variant here. Just cause. That's why I didn't use the because like if I'm telling a story about the Prime Wardens, I'll use their Prime Wardens variants. But if I'm telling a story about even a subsection of a team, I tend not to use their variants. I guess that's the easiest way to explain it. So Tempest is starting out with Ball Lightning, Cleansing Downpour, Flash Flood, and Into the Stratosphere. Fanatic, where was Ball Lightning last game? Fanatic has Absolution, Embolden, Final Dive, and Holy Nova. Naturalist has Indomitable Force, Natural Forms Power, the Formidable Rhinoceros, and the Nimble Gazelle. Once again, didn't plan for that, but I'll take it. And Captain Cosmic has Construct, Cataclysm, Dynamic Siphon, Vitality Conduit, and Wounding Buffer. Let's see what old Deadline brings to the table. The Atomic Englaive, obviously. And Auto Armor Caster. And Subduction something something. So he does a lot of things. Like, is it... I mean, that's annoying. But, like, I feel like flipping one of these with Into the Stratosphere is not the worst. We could also Ball Lightning and get rid of something. Although... Armor Caster... Gosh, Armor Caster's annoying as heck. Flash Flood's not doing us any good here. Cleansing Downpour is fine. Alright, I'm going to try Ball Lightning here. I'm going to start smashing the caster. We'll destroy that. And yeah, I know that's not going to happen. But the other two will. So that'll work. Okay. So that's not within Final Dive range yet. Absolution seems like the right play. I mean, Lord Flashfire really, you know, deck stack mod, hashtag blame John. Like, oh, I just drew and thing. And it doesn't hit, End of Days does not hit relics, does it? So maybe if I guess if I play this, I can get it back next turn. So, and the power on it is regain health. I guess it's not really that worth it. Eh. Sure, why not? He turns into a gazelle. He gains health. He's already at full health, so it doesn't do anything. That's fine. So I'm tempted to just double draw and End of Days next turn, but I don't know. God, the music is so good. Let's see. First time that hero character card is dealt damage. Wounding Buffer, not the worst. And what's the Englaive hitting? Highest hit points? That's going to go to Naturalist, so let's go ahead and put that next to Naturalist. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Not hurting a thing. Okay, Thorathian Military. Okay, there we go. There, the military took that thing out, and that took damage, so... Okay, whatever. Pandemonium Key, gross. And a Hurricane. Okay, the buffer did its thing. Twice. Good. So Cleansing Downpour is certainly an option. Flash Flood would be like next turn when we have more than one card here. Into the Stratosphere at least would, you know, tell me exactly what's coming up. Pandemonium Key, first time environment target enters. Ooh. That's actually kind of a threat here. Alright, I'm going to hedge a little bit. I'm going to do Into the Stratosphere. I'm going to put Pandemonium Key back on the top of the deck and deal him some damage. Then, I'm going to hedge in that we get another card and can Flash Flood next turn and see if we can mitigate some of that Pandemonium Key nonsense. Moranian nonsense is shaken off by the Thorathian military. So what would be the problem? Nimble Gazelle is going to get hit. Sustained influence, if I stack it right, might work. So I could end of days here. If I thought about that, I wouldn't have gotten rid of the Pandemonium Key last turn. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say no on that one. I could final dive the Thorathian military into Atomic Enclave. Or other way around, rather. Let's do that. Destroy the Enclave. Knock him right into the Thorathian military. Takes care of that. And then we're free to strike with Righteous Fury against Deadline. Okay. So Natural Form's power allows card draw, which is really nice. Especially for Fanatic, who tends to discard stuff, and Tempest, who's good at discarding stuff. Also, I mean, that's not strictly the worst. And this is gain health. I'm gonna go Natural Form's power and draw cards. I'm gonna let Tempest draw cards here because he's just got a bunch of stuff that, yeah, those are both helpful. Okay, Primal Charge, seems fine. Captain Cosmic. Cosmic Weapon's always good. Let's see. Damage dealing power, not a damage dealing power. For story reasons, I'm going to go ahead and Cosmic Weapon up the Naturalist. That symbolizes Captain Cosmic recognizing that the Naturalist's power is on the fritz. And we will go ahead and play that. Especially seeing as it's got Tempest on it. Tempest is getting it. Story stuff. That's my response to Christopher and Adams. Because comics. Okay, the military's back. This time with a vengeance. Maybe. Alright. So wounding buffer, well, yeah, I mean, I guess we just kind of take this. End of story. Yeah. And we'll put the wounding buffer right back into play. Or Wrath. Okay, start of the villain turn. 2 players must discard 1 card from hand on what must put a card. Then, villain deals the 2 non-villain targets with the highest HP 1 cold damage each. Alright. Well, fine. 1. 2. That's fine. Okay, there we go. There's the Pandemonium Key that we talked about last time. And that's a thing that happens. Try the page, thank you. Okay, so like I talked about last turn, End of Days is live here, and we get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. But there just might be other ways we can handle it. So I'm like, is it necessarily, like, I mean, Chain Lightning is an option here. We can get a good chunk of the Pandemonium Key, the Thorathian military, and hit Deadline for a little bit with Chain Lightning alone. Oh yeah, it doesn't quite. Oh, rats. Right, I forgot about that. I mean, oh, they'll get hit by other things though. We can get them with something. Holy Nova. It doesn't hit that, but it does hit those two. Bolden, sure. Aegis, not necessary. Let's just Holy Nova and do cool stuff. Everybody gain health, and I believe that hits the constructs as well. It sure does. Sustain those a little bit longer, and then we'll Absolution with Radiant damage. Gets the Pandemonium Key. Seems fine. Goes to 1. So Threatening Stomp is an option. Primal Charge. Just draw cards, which actually isn't the worst here. I don't want to waste the Threatening Stomp on the Pandemonium Key, although putting it in the discard pile doesn't seem like the worst idea. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Just because we need cards. So much cool noise in this. I love it. I love that, like, as Jean-Marc continues to be amazing at music production, his, like, the little ambient effects and stuff become better and better. I think I'm going to give Captain Cosmic this card draw, because he's up next, and the more we can do to get rid of Thorathian Military and Pandemonium Key, the better. Construct Cataclysm. That's 1 target, or up to... There are 3 in play. That's going to kill everything? Sure. Let's do it. And up to 3 targets, 3 energy damage. You. You. And you. Bye-bye, stuff. We didn't want you anyway. Yeah, let's run that right out. Why not? Okay, sweet. 6 damage. Wow, we are hitting on the harsh offense today. I don't think I've ever been quite this lucky with harsh offense. Okay, Freedom Fighters. It's non-civilians. Okay, well, that's not strictly the best, but certainly not the worst. Oh, sure. No extra cards. Get rid of that, because it's fine in the bin. It's not hurting anything. Oh, right. Whoops. Alright, hold on. Let's do this the right way. Put cards on top of deck. Okay. So, I guess that means, like, Tempest could do that, I suppose. And Fanatic could do, like, that. And they're all the same hit points. Yep, plink, plink. Each player, yeah. No, that's... Gains a couple. Oh, that's not bad. Set Captain Cosmic's deck for his next power. Oh, that's a good point. You totally can't. I totally could. Oh well. All right, we know that now. Thank you, Seamus Butler. You're absolutely right. Okay. All right. So there's nothing to Flash Flood. Reclaim is fine. Actually, we could reclaim and do exactly the same thing, because Captain Cosmic Power would allow him to do that. Alternately, we could just Cleansing Downpour and just do that, because there's only one thing that we're hitting with his power, his basic power anyway. It's more impactful to gain a little bit of life back here. Also, I feel like it's more in line with what Tempest wants to do. Let's see. There's 2 cards there. He doesn't have any things in play right now, so well, End of Days actually doesn't do anything because there's nothing for her to destroy on his level either. So Brutal Censure it is. Take that, and then take some. Nice Selfaria, I love it. It's very flavorful. Alright, cool. So Corner Beast is an option. Threatening Stomp is an option. Actually, 4 melee damage is not nothing. Puts him to 50. That's great and all. More useful when we're trying to actively eliminate random bits and bobs. Resilient Hide is good, but it's not necessary just yet. So I'm going to Threatening Stomp and hit him for 5. Right there, Nemesis. One player draw 2 cards. I guess that will be Captain Cosmic again. And Seamus Butler, I think that's largely why I haven't been or one reason to not rig Captain Cosmic's deck, because draw cards. But there's no constructs in play right now, so that's not strictly what we need to do. I could Dynamic Siphon on Fanatic. I could Augment an Ally on Fanatic. Cosmic Crest is fine, but I'm going to Dynamic Siphon up Fanatic. That seems good. And we'll do this. Yeah, sure. And who do we need? I guess we were protecting Naturalist here. Because Genebound Ravagers. Lovely. Okay. Let's send it to the Wounding Buffer first so we can take care of that. Okay. And she will swing with Absolution. Oh, wait. I could have just sent it to her first. Oh, well. We'll just swing at him. Why not? He flips back over. He plays a Catastrophe. Plays another Catastrophe. And Deadline has fallen to a harsh... Nice 17th floor. Nice. These are good things to hear. These are good things to hear. Hit him for 3 projectile damage. I kind of feel like it's Reclaim time. Oh. Oh, Captain Cosmic doesn't have anything in his bin right now. Never mind. So... Flash Flood would get rid of the Genebound Ravagers, but we have other ways of getting rid of that. I'm gonna Vicious Cyclone. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, that's Cleansing Downpour. With constructs in play, Cleansing Downpour just becomes amazing for keeping things around a little bit longer. Ooh, Electrical Storm. That's another card we haven't seen yet, and I'm very happy to see it now. Strike is not bad. Offense. Yeah, okay. Cleansing Downpour is so good. You're very right. That is entirely accurate. Oh. So Cornered Beast is live here. Actually. Oh, Crafty Assault is perfect! That is exactly what we needed to see right now. Gets rid of that. Smacks him around a little bit. Could totally hit the wounding buffer. Oh wait, no, that's not the one I thought it was. It's the dynamic siphon. Hit the dynamic siphon. Use a power. Radiant damage. Chaining off all the stuff. That's exactly what I was thinking, Selfaria. Except, like, it's negate his last turn with value. It's so good. Yeah. And we'll draw cards. That'll be Captain Cosmic again. Nice. I could potently disrupt. Wow, so many options with this team. I love it. I mean, Cosmic Weapon's pretty good to put with Naturalist. Because raisins. I mean, there's only 2 constructs in play. Let's see how many constructs we can get into play. That's kind of fun. Use the power. Play. Let's give that to Tempest. Why not? Okay, Energy Bracer. Alright, environment. Freedom Fighters. Gross. I mean, not gross, but, like, not the greatest either. That was a lot of lightning. Yes, I believe she is. Let me... Hold on. Yeah, you do your thing. Do you? So, it was Cosmic Weapon, right? Where did we find that? Where'd that go? Oh, he doesn't have one in his hand, so it's got to be... Yes, she is totally holding Absolution and the Cosmic Weapon. Because why wouldn't she be? Oh, right. This is this bit. Take that, jerk face. Yep, sure. Whatever. Holy Nova, I guess? Sanctifying Strike's also really good. You know what? Sanctifying Strike's just slightly more value, so we're gonna go with that. And Tempest needs all the cards. You know I love letting Tempest draw cards. We're into that, you know, just kind of go nuts mode here. Cornered Beast is actually quite a lot of fun, so we can eat that. As a gazelle, we can eat a thing. Sure. That's how that works. I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups. All of a sudden. Yeah, let's do it. Cornered Beast. Yeah, let's eat the Freedom Fighters. Eye for the last leg of the damage race. Oh, that's true. I forgot to give him a Cosmic Weapon. Yeah, that actually might have been better. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You're absolutely right. That would make more sense. That'll be what, like 6, 5, something like that? Yes, oh, that's true, she does. Okay. Sorry. I could potently disrupt. I could cataclysm, or I could... What's this? Oh, it's that thing. Wounding buffer. I love wounding buffer. Like, that's a very, very silly card. Crest. It's just... Alright, sure. Just give that... give that back to Tempest. Have your thing back. Goober. And... Yep, sure. We'll keep that in play. Why not? I feel like a lot of Captain Cosmic's base power stuff is just like, sure, why not? Do it. Okay, the military and the freedom fighter. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually exactly what I wanted to have happen. Yeah, well, so accurate. He is a little bit like Setback in that way. Like... Forget what I was going to say. Yeah. Every ultimate villain, huh? That's... I'm not even close to having done that. Well, this was a lot of damage. Yeah, we're not gonna do that this turn. Sure, why not? We're good enough. Are there any powers or any constructs in play anymore? I don't think there are. No, they're not, so... Off we go! I just don't have the, like, attention span. Also, I spend an inordinate amount of time writing these Tales from the Archive stories, so... Okay. So now we don't have that. And we're not into Cornered Beast territory yet. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's not hurting anything. Here you go, Cosmic. Have some stuff back. Oh, see, that would have been nice to have. Okay, let's... I mean, I'm gunning for it. Here you go. Yep, we got a couple. Not the worst. I guess it'll be Fanatic. Ultimate Cosmic Omnitron is just bananas. It's funny, so this is just an observation I've made recently. It's funny to watch the, you know, things that I don't know. Things that people type in chat and then read them aloud and see that they sound a lot funnier. Which, I just love that. I'm a fan. Oh, where was that a turn ago? Don't care. Yeah. Can I do it? Can I eat him? Please? Please let me eat him? Oh. I mean, I can. Okay. So, just to finish this off in the goofiest way possible, I'm gonna corner beast him out. Hey. Deadline buckles and falls to the ground. Best get him turned over to the Enclave. Mac, you stay here and get the arrangements made. We'll finish the supply drop. Naturalist and Captain Cosmic resume delivering the supply crates as Fanatic takes to the sky to survey their path to the outpost. Things look good. The Thorathian militia and rebels seem to be occupied with some scuffle going on the west side of town. I'm gonna go try to get a better look. She floats up to a higher vantage point. She's gonna get us into quite a lot of trouble one of these days, sighs Captain Cosmic. Speaking of trouble, you still having problems shapeshifting? The Naturalist nods. It's like Akash Buddha has influence off-world that's jamming my abilities. I mean, I guess if I had to guess, I'd say the Crocodile's up next, which is at least consistent, but it'd be nice to use some of the other tactics from time to time. Captain Cosmic nods. Tempest's idea about the atmospheric changes might hold water. But we did hear that voice when we left Earth, and we still don't know what the source of that explosion was. He hefts the last of the supplies onto the shelf. There, that's the last of it. Let's get you home. The pair makes their way back to the ship, and is met by a downright giddy Fanatic. In a one-shot story, in a one-shot that came out around the same time as this story, there's a bit about her getting involved in a street brawl on Dok'Thorath, and I think that takes place in the same time frame, but I'm not sure. They board the ship, which is already prepared for takeoff. Tempest and the pilot on the bridge are chatting. All set, reports Captain Cosmic as the crew strap themselves in for the return journey. The ship takes off with a green flash. The next panel shows extreme turbulence and general concern. The pilot frantically wrestles the ship. What's going on? Naturalist asks, concerned. I don't know, we're in the middle of nowhere. We must have hit a solar storm. Captain Cosmic turns to the pilot. What can we do? The panel cuts to the exterior of the ship, which is just turned up in the realm of Discord. A caption attributed to the pilot simply reads, Pray. So, for Game 3, now, originally, I was going to do a slightly harder game for Game 3, but in the interest of time, I'm not going to be able to pull that off, because I do want to, well, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to be able to pull that off. It's just, we're just going to run out of time. So, and I'm starving. I need dinner at some point. So, initially, I was going to do Challenge Akash Buddha, where I have to not only deal with her limbs, but also deal with her. And I'm going to use Vanilla Akash Buddha for this story, just because. And this is definitely a very odd environment for her to be in. So, Fanatic is starting out with Aegis of Resurrection, Chastise, Divine Focus, and Embolden. Captain Cosmic has a brace of Harsh Influence and a brace of Sustained Influence. Offer? I don't know. I don't know what I just said. I'm tired. The Naturalist has Feral Fury, Indomitable Force, and a brace of the Predator's Eye. Aha! I did not cheat this time. I actually do have to go get the crocodile. just because equals I'm a wimp and I don't want to lose. If I didn't want to lose Seamus Butler, I'd just always use Legacy. And Tempest has Chain Lightning into the Stratosphere, Lightning Slash, and Vicious Cyclone. Really, I'm just really hungry and want dinner. And there's a 200 hit point monster thing in front of me. Or projection, as you'll find out in a moment. Okay, so her first turn did absolutely jack all. So it may be just time to double draw for her. Seems not great, but we're doing it. Spoilers. Yep. We're gonna do this. And hit her for 2. Oh, it's definitely not Wager Master this time. Sure. Who's gonna be taking hits here? Emboldened Mike. Oh, that would have been an option too. Okay, so we are locked in on the Chompy here. So part of me just doesn't want to do anything here. I just want to go get the croc. But in the interest of moving the game forward, Feral Fury, Biter, and we'll go get the croc. Oh, that does work, doesn't it? Oh well. You're right. That would pull in to use him. Oh well. We're past it now. Lightning Slash. Hit her for as much as we can while we can, because we know. Ooh. There's the negative energy field. Right off the bat. Ow. Good gosh, that's going to be annoying. Well, we can't final dive anything. Selfaria suggested that we embolden Mike last turn. Unfortunately, I think that boat has kind of sailed at this point. Yeah, it really sure has. I definitely don't want to do weird stuff. Like, I mean, I feel like if the less cards that get played, the less the negative energy field impacts us. So skipping here is not really the worst. And here we go. We're gonna come right at the Carapace. That's the wrong button. Okay, that's a card to have. Because we can destroy that on Tempest's turn with Flash Flood. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Yep, that worked. Beat you down. We'll just put these into hand because we don't want to trigger this. Again. Predator's Eye. Can bash in for a bunch. Sure. I know we're going to take our lumps here, but... nope. We want to go to that. We're not going to draw cards. We are going to swing at this. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe maybe it made sense to do it to the other thing? I don't know. There you go. Take that. Okay, Crafty Assault is back. We can flash flood the negative energy field. We'll do that. Bye-bye. Lots of stuff going on here. It's a pretty aggressive team. Like, they're moving through. Okay. I mean, had we known that time flies... I mean, I guess there's a lot of distortions in the realm of Discord. Okay. Ugh. Yep, that sure does happen. And there goes the deadly crocodile. So now Embolden might be back to be a thing. Because we can go get it and then use it. Yeah, that seems fine. So Embolden the Naturalist. And then she can play something else. It's not time for that. Discard a card. Sure. It's time for that. Come on. And we gotta come with the Carapace again, because that's just in our way. Time flies. Good gosh. I don't feel like that's going to be played anytime soon, so there you go. Siphon. Is a pretty good option. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this next to Tempest. Seems a little silly, but... Oh, wow. I can do... Let's do that. Seems like fun. Yeah, no, we'll put that in play too. Sure. Just give Tempest all the stuff. Tempest, have things. You know, we know you like things. Things are good. Things and stuff. Yep, Fanatic. Again, I'm not going to use that anytime soon. There's no forms in play right now. Gosh, Crafty Assault is good. Alright, well. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's just... God. Disappointing, but... Then we'll go ahead and grab the Croc out of the trash. Take that. You big ugly rock face thing. Big ugly rock face thing. No, we don't need to deal extra damage because we got that back. I mean, hopefully we don't have to get it back again. That's actually going to be useful later on. That's good. No, there you go. Wheedling her down. Chain Lightning. We'll hit this for 4. We'll hit this for... Oh. I guess we'll hit that for 4. We'll hit her for some. Fifth wall shatter. Sorry. Yeah, resistance is fine. And we'll power up. Yep, there you go. Sweet. Fanatic, discard a thing. Okay. That's just really good. We don't have Absolution in play right now, so Much as I would like to keep that around. I mean, I guess I didn't have to do anything, but... okay. When this card enters play, each hero may destroy any number of ongoing or equipment cards. Then, any hero with ongoing does himself 3 sonic damage. This early in the game? Don't care. Okay. Well. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Yep. Happens. Oh, now we're crawling, huh? Alright, well. Use a power. Sweet. Take that. Ugly rock creature thing. And how about everything take damage? Yeah, that's right. That's what you get. Big ugly thing. We're not into Final Dive on anything, so I guess it's Sanctifying Strike. Oh, this is the discard. No, I'm not going to do that. Nope. Play Sanctifying Strike. On the phalanges. God, that sounds weird. Okay. Another Divine Sacrifice. Alright. I'll do this. Oh, right. Right, you get one or the other. Okay. Yep, forgot. Slightly more, so just gonna do that. Forgot you have to do one or the other here. That's alright. Do more damage this way. Oh, sweet. That's a good draw. Okay, Positive Energy Field is back. Time Crawls is away. Disrupt the field. It's an odd bit of business. When this card enters play, each... okay, yep. That just happens. Ouch. 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 Okay, that was not strong. More we can give to Fanatic, the better the Wrathful Retribution. We can Final Dive a thing, so we will. That'll happen. And we'll bring the damage right into the other one. And we will continue to damage the other one. Because there you are. That's not nothing. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Yep, I'll play that right off. Yeah. You like that? 4 damage. And the Naturalist. What do you got? Primal Charge. Always good. Let's do it. Yep. That'll happen. Take that. And then we'll bite down. Almost to 50%, folks. Almost there. That's... I mean, how many targets are there? Like, there's one... Oh, ooh. There's some bad ones in there. Allies of the Earth is not fun. I'm gonna Storm, though. I'll take the risk this turn. Watch me get punished right here. And before I get punished. Okay. Whew. Oh. Oh, okay. Yep, that sure does happen. But I can now target... Oh. Okay. It's a new way to get rid of allies of the Earth. We're going to do it. Because I don't want to see that card. It's just annoying. Fanatic is very confused right now, swinging at effectively a condition, a game condition. But there you are. I guess Naturalist. And we'll do this. Yep. We'll give that right back to Tempest. It's his. It's his thing. So Vigor. That doesn't help us. Unless we had the Blade or something like that. None of these help us. Oh, actually, Resilient Hide is fine. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. And then... kill that. Or do we just want to kill... or wheedle down Entomb? Yeah, let's wheedle this down. Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for, right there. That will deal. That's right. That's how you get rid of ongoing cards. Okay. Oh, Time Crawls is back. Gross. Goodness gracious. Okay, and Staring Brambles. That's never fun. Oh, right, but there's constructs banging around, so... Sweet. None of these are dealing damage. That can't deal damage. So we could Brutal Censure the Brambles, I guess. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that's value. You play the card for value. That's what makes sense. I mean, none of these just have inherent value. Oh, there's 6 constructs, though. And that would deal 6 out of the 7 necessary for that. Or I could just play more constructs. Or I could use a power. I'm gonna use a power. Yes! Yes! That's what we're talking about. Give it to Fanatic. It's her weapon. Okay, so Shifter's Strength would be really good here because I can discard the other 3 and draw a bajillion. Or 3. Just hopefully we draw something that is more helpful than what we've got. So Primal Charge is definitely more helpful. Bestial Shift is very helpful. But we only have 1 power to use, so I will Primal Charge. Okay. Get that back. Oh, excuse me. I've got the hiccup. I've had the hiccups for like 20 minutes now. So Stratosphere is fine. Cyclone is fine. Sure, why not? Let's Cyclone up Akash Buddha. And oh yeah, that's right. Derp. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna play a card here. I'd rather draw more before we. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. Okay, better. Better. All right, what have you got kicking around here? Yep, the images are back. Yeah, I mean, this happens. Unfortunately. Well, there you go. There you go. She's below half. Look at that. And we'll deal, and we get to use. Naturalist literally gets to take a turn. Huzzah! Ooh, more damage. And then let's just let people take turns. And that goes to Tempest. Up to 3 targets. Okay. Yep, Fanatic's... Oh, that's not the one I wanted to use. Well, okay, fine. Whatever. I'm not backing that up. There's too much going on right now. And then... Is it wounding buffer? No. It's... Sure. Do that. And gain him some health back. And then we've got this coming in. Yep. She's gonna use power. Look at all this stuff. That's the kind of thing that I live for. Just the kind of ridiculous, weird nonsense. Okay, Brambles. Rock Slide. Brambles. And Tomb. Okay. Not the greatest draws ever, but we'll do it. I think this is just... Yep. I'm trying very hard to keep up with all the stuff that's happening right now. There is a lot. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now wounding buffer. Nope. We wanted to go to the Vitality Conduit because that can't deal damage anyway. Okay. So Wrathful is getting to the point where it's online here. Prayer is not what I want to do. I mean... Huh. Because these aren't dealing damage. This is. But they might be gone by next turn, so it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Divine Sacrifice. Oh, Time Crawls is still kicking around. What did I say? I didn't like anything that was here. I'll run Sustained Influence back out. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. And that just helps keep it consistent. Thanks, Lord Flashfire. Yep. Bestial Shift. That'll basically allow us to use a turn, or use a power as well. Get rid of Rock Slide. I know that's going to cause some stuff to happen. Okay, we're into victory range here. Yep, everything takes damage. I don't have anything in my hand that I'm particularly fond of playing, so I'm going to go ahead and Grievous Hailstorm. Now a hashtag thoughts and prayers. Oof. Selfaria. Yep. Bubbles. Okay. That's gonna do a lot of stuff here. Well, let's start here. Well, okay. You know what? Forget it. Actually, we can just do this. And we'll do one there, and there, and one there. Yup. And that comes in next to Fanatic, who is definitely into end of days mode here. Okay, now there's a lot of stuff blowing up now. Ugh. Okay. Everything took damage, so Entomb is gone. Phalanges is not fun. Okay, so Wrathful Retribution is definitely online here. I could Final Dive literally anything, but it's 1 damage. Aegis would be good to have kicking around. Gosh, I'm really tempted here. Actually, Divine Sacrifice would kill literally these 3 things, which would be awesome. So let's do that. I didn't even see that. 1. It happens. 2. 3. There we go. Okay, rock slides. Rock slide. We'll take it. It's fine. I just felt like marking, you know, 14 or whatever damage on her seemed like a good move. Autonomous Blade. Sure. Let's do it. When the first time that... Okay. Sure. Mark that right next to Naturalist. He's going to deal some damage. Hopefully. I don't see why he wouldn't. Feral Fury. That's 6 damage. Plus whatever comes off of the Autonomous Blade. So, yeah, let's do it. Sweet. Time Crawls is still kicking around here. Okay, Cornered Beast, not nothing. It's actually not a bad draw. Reclaim is pretty good, but it's still, like, I just feel like it's not as good as Grievous Hailstorm, so in the case that time is crawling and I have to skip a phase, we will continue to draw cards. Well, she's at 42. Come on, Distortion. Get rid of that thing. Thank you. All non-hero targets, other than the non-hero target. Alright, hold on. All non-hero targets, other than the non-hero target with the lowest HP, are immune to damage. That's fine. Okay, Carapace is back. Rude. Stop punching me. Absolution is kicking around now. This kind of turns off Wrathful. So let's run Absolution out. Yep. We can do more than one thing now. Oh right. This one is the only thing that can do damage at the moment. Here's Dynamic Siphon. He's got powers that do fun things. We'll do that. Yep, that's Tempest. Captain Cosmic is being awfully predictable in this game. He's just like, yep, I'm gonna do this thing that does that thing, and it's an Autonomous Blade, so that's not what I want to be doing. It's fine. Do this, and then the Autonomous Blade will strike. Oh, cool. Threatening Stomp. Yep, this sure does happen. Let's do this way. Now, unfortunately, I think she's immune to damage because of the claustrophobic delusion. But, that's fine. Reclaim. Yeah, I'm gonna reclaim here just because I need things that do things. Divine Sacrifice has been really fun to have this game, but Final Dive is also good. I'm just gonna pick up Brutal Censure. I like Harsh Offense. We've been doing well with it. Let's see. Okay, so Feral Fury is real good right now. It's kind of, you know, although the Predator's Eye is so good too. Let's pick up a Predator's Eye and just try and close this game out as quickly as we can. Unfortunately. If we can't get rid of this claustrophobic delusion, there's going to be problems. We're going to have to find another way to get rid of it. Let's see how many this card can kill. 1, 2, 3. My natural response is 4, 5, 6, 7. Limbs in my body count. Oh, Lord Flashfire, you make me laugh. And I appreciate it. Very, very greatly. Oh, dear. Destroy ongoing cards. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, I guess. And 4. Yeah. Disappointing, but there you are. Turn the page. Thank you. So Wrathful, still a consideration. We know that Brutal Censure is coming in off the top. I don't need Chastise for any reason. Nothing in Final Dive range. This is 21, which is pretty good. It'd be 19 based on the 2 DR we've got. I'm Aegising, and to heck with it. We're so close at this point. Take that. And you, over here, take that. There's Brutal Censure and Undaunted. Okay, so we know that his card... What did we put there? Is the thing that counts the thing... I can't remember what it's called. Harsh Offense. There are 4 right now. Not exciting. We'll do Sustained Influence. And... Oh, let's do this. Okay. And we know this is going to be going right into play. Okay, well, we only hit for 2 there. Bummer. But we move into the Naturalist's turn with some cool stuff. Like a Threatening Stomp. That's going to be 5 damage, man. Okay. We'll hit the other one. That'll hit that. There's no environment targets right now. That's an autonomous blade. Sure, I'm going to put Natural Born Vigor out. It doesn't really help us in any way, because I can't get the other power. But that's a little disappointing. But there you go. Take that. I'm not going to use his other power, because silly. Okay, Predator's Eye. Yes, we knew we put that there. And Bestial Shift. I think we may just kill it before we get to it, but we'll see if it becomes relevant. Lightning Slash. Knock this thing down. Deadwood. Let's get 4. Is there anything I can do here? Might be. Nope, that doesn't help us. Shield. Why not? I mean, I think we got this one wrapped up, but you never know. Maybe she gains, like, 200 hit points. I don't know. Okay. Come on. Oh, the Portal Fiend. Rude. Brambles. Carapace. Disrupt the field. Oh. Alright. Bye-bye, Portal Fiend. You were short-lived. Oh, you're back. I mean, how much do we have to poke through? 2? I think we can do that. Might take a little bit of a pounding here, but... if I let this hit the Dynamic Siphon, then I can use this to bite her for 2. And win the game? That's right. The strange voice returns to their ears. You have done well, Michael Conte. Better than I expected. But it has bought me time that you didn't expect. Your precious Earth has fallen under my control. As it continues, the voiceover darkens and the text inside fades to white. Eventually, a projection of a skull appears in the realm of Discord. No. A vision of Gloomweaver appears on the horizon. Fields are burning and cultists are chanting in large numbers. By now, it is far too late. You'll never escape my realm with your lives. Strange creatures begin to close in on the heroes. Overcome with the energies swirling around the realm of Discord, and what looks from the art to be a negative energy field, the Naturalist falls to his knees, clutching at his head as projections of his 3 forms explode from it into the sky. Suddenly, the ship's engines roar to life, and it zooms overhead, breaking through the massive projection of Gloomweaver. It scoops the heroes up, using the boarding ramp as a shovel of sorts, and with tremendous speed pushes through the edge of the realm. The heroes rush for the bridge, to find that the pilot is none other than Lieutenant Tyler Vance. I couldn't hide out anymore, Captain. Legacy wasn't sure about your little delivery mission, so he sent me out with you. Now, let's get home and cream that big green jerk. So, it looks like Naturalist got his powers back after all. If I had more time and I wasn't dreadfully hungry, I would play through that Gloomweaver battle. But, as I'm sure you can imagine, our 3 members of the Prime Wardens will probably meet up with their team, and as well as the Freedom 5, and they will be accompanied by the Naturalist, who is fully, back to normal. And I'm sure they'll just kick the ever-living snot out of Gloomweaver, as they tend to. Sidebar: I'll play that fight at some point. That'll be an ongoing backup story for a while, until such time as I can play it. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Tales from the Archive here on Handelabra Games. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel on social media and in person. You can follow Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Handelabra Games here on Twitch. If If you want to see more content from me, including the Adjacent Hex podcast and the occasional sketch comedy video, facebook.com/anotherletdown is the place to be for that. If you have story submissions for me to tackle or just want to say hi, hit me up on Twitter. My name is @DENONCZD. I have temporarily closed the Google form because I've got a bunch of responses right now that I need to weed through, but that will be back soon as well. My team's Twitch channel is twitch.tv/anotherletdown. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And as always, in good old-fashioned cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more information at sentinelsdigital.com. Guys, folks, ladies, gentlemen, people, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you next time.